grand finals for week number 5 of Hometown Heroes for the Atlanta region. And that is going to be Tweedy in winner's bracket against Burritos.
Invading from some foreign unknown region.
From Krypton, I believe, is actually where he's from. Tweedy, an actual native Kryptonian. No?
No. But he has proven what he has said, which was that he thinks the Atlanta region is free, at least for this week.
Well,
he's still
not
potentially,
quite yet.
yeah. I'm going to stop myself because Burrito still is in his path. So he's got to take down the Burrito before he can claim victory.
He must take down the Burrito.
But he's already taken him down once. So now he's got to take him down one more time. And honestly, the first time these two played, it was heavily in favor of Tweedy.
It was. It was very, very, in fact, easily, well, I mean, obviously it was Burrito's only loss of the night, but it was just very dominating. One of the most dominating matches that we've seen.
Not a bad start for Tweedy.
Not at all, especially using that background bounce to get the hard knockdown and load the arrow, but doesn't get the mix-up.
Ooh, good block.
Oh, and wow, instant jump back.
That was interesting.
Yeah, and it was actually blocked. Now, because it was on the way up, it wasn't an overhead. Now, every jump attack in this game, oh wow, landed on it. Full conversion, not quite full conversion from Burrito.
Wake up Superman punch. Eats the armor back three. Oh, but he jumps himself in the corner. This is the last place you want to find yourself.
Oh, but
nice air to air.
You know what he's doing right there is he keeps doing down one into the retreating arrow. Now, the retreating arrow is plus on block, but you normally can't really get a follow-up because it pushes you so far back. But when you're in the corner, then you get a free down one.
That was a missed input.
It very well could have been.
I'm sure he was going for down one retreating arrow, and he got the up arrow.
Or maybe he was expecting him to jump out, but regardless, Tweedy took advantage of it, and now life bars are evened up. Now, Burritos is going to have to not only win 3 games, he's going to have to win another 3 games, and that is very tough to do against a Superman of Tweedy's caliber.
We have seen the success in zoning, though, from not only Burritos right now, but Illusions had a phenomenal showing with Green Arrow in the top 8 of CEO, where he outread the Superman like almost at every corner.
Yeah, and I believe Illusion's actually taking 3rd in War of the Gods last night. But, oh, wow, catches him with the meter burn hit. Oh, and again, meter burn roll is just not a good tool against Superman. I mean, it is
not
against air lasers.
Not with the ground lasers.
Right,
yeah.
right. It's actually a great tool against his air lasers, so I retract that statement.
It was a mistake. It was very much intentional.
Taking him back to full screen now. I think Tweedy's going to be comfortable just trying to zone again. Wow, anti-airs him with the sweeping laser. And of course, meter burn roll isn't going to do very much. Oh, that's a good trade. He uses meter burn roll to get in, but drops the combo. That means he's going to lose so many resources, but catches him with a 3rd hit of 1-1-1.
These mix-ups, though, it's working in his favor. Tweedy stuck in the corner. Gets caught again.
Oh, this could be the kill if he doesn't drop it. No, he could have got more damage, and instead...
Oh, what a play! What a sequence from Burritos!
Using the downwards arrow to fake the cross-up, just like we were talking about earlier. It's the first time we actually saw it use the advantage to take the throw and making that huge comeback in the corner.
That was a splendid play.
And if he's going to win both of these sets, reset the bracket, and beat Tweedy, that is the type of momentum that he needs.
He's going to bring that to the table every single time, though.
Literally every single time. But hey, he did it once. He started off with it. That's a statement.
Like, hey, man, don't be mean to my region.
That's not cool, man.
Could you imagine after like some ridiculous play like that, he's like, hey, man, don't do that.
we're all just nice people. No, but for those of you who actually don't know very much about Tweedy, he was a very successful Tarkatan alien player in Mortal Kombat X. I wonder if he really likes playing aliens. He played Alien, and then now he plays an alien.
I mean, you're right. This alien.
Wow, look at all that damage he took from...
Unreal.
Oh,
Unreal.
Oh, he's taking so much with lasers! No! It just melted away!
You're emotional because I can see the hurt in your eyes after experiencing what it's like.
Oh, and it is over.
than a nuisance.
So, okay, for those of you who don't know how Superman's straight laser works, it is a high attack, and it's not that great as far as startup. That was nice.
That was nice.
But it does insane chip damage. On top of that, Tweedy had trade on. So that chip was essentially as much as getting hit by a normal laser. Then on top of that, traded meter burn sweeping laser was just so much damage.
And it's all happening again.
Yeah, this has been almost, I mean, honestly, almost entirely laser damage.
Yeah. And again, that mix-up has hit quite a bit.
Oh no!
That would have been cool if he landed it, but still corner pressure is present.
And he can still do this. All right, Tweedy said, you know what? You're not doing this crazy mix-up on me. I'm just going to wake up this time. And now, essentially 2 bars for both players. That's a good trade.
Oh, the wake up!
Oh no!
Goes right through the invincibility frames and ends it with a laser. How poetic!
I actually think that that may have not gone through the invincibility frames of the dash punch. I think the dash punch might have moved him backwards out of range of the forward 3. It's very possible. It does move you pretty far back. It's very interesting. But a strong, you know, honestly, aside from taking about 180% damage from just pure lasers,
he did pretty well.
He did. He was right within that little final area to make the win.
You're right.
But definitely, if there's one area within this matchup that we need to see improvement in, it's not getting hit by so many lasers and not
I mean,
blocking straightly.
It's so hard, right?
Yeah. No, like, it's the simplest thing ever. But if somebody said that at the start of Injustice 1, hey, just don't get hit by lasers.
Hey, just don't get hit. Hey. We're not from New York.
Oh no! Stop blocking
those. The fact that he can duck those two, and you can clearly see if the ground laser is coming before the straight laser. There's no reason for you to really take that.
And the big thing too is, oh no! Stop it! Stop blocking those! It takes so much damage.
He got up to get hit by it.
I know, and
I can see the hurt in you. It's fantastic.
He has taken over 50% life from purely straight laser chip, not even being hit by it.
There was definitely a bigger conversion there to be had.
It's because Screener is wearing those goggles, right? I think he's wearing the goggles, and he's like, the lasers can't hurt me. Look at these sick-ass goggles.
I don't know, man. Those lasers are kind of hurting him.
They're hurting him a little bit more than he thinks. But he's still got a chance here. I don't know how he's taking so much damage from all of that and not losing. Right? Like, it's really incredible play.
He is and he isn't, right?
Well, now he's got the life lead, and that's pretty big.
Wake up again, that rising grab. Nice block on the slide into meter burn, though.
Ice arrow's still loaded. All right, nice patience by Tweedy, not getting tagged by it.
And he's slowly making the comeback with just lasers alone, as we've seen before. Wait a second, and a good clash. That would have been
a lot of
yeah.
You think lasers hurt? Wait till you see.
Wait until he gets his hands on you.
Yeah. Oh, look at this! All these projectiles just barely avoiding each other, but Burritos with the life lead. Now Tweedy can use his meter for a lot.
Like a platforming game there for a second.
Oh!
Dive punch.
And that's going to be a lot of life.
This is going to suck.
One more mix-up.
The grab, he's still alive, but not by much. And that is going to do it, Tweedy.
Tweedy's just cold in the air.
One game closer from closing out his very first battle in the Atlanta region and winning.
Yeah, and that will just, regardless, that would be the start of a long trek for him to try to make it up to that top 4 spot. But
100 points starting out is not bad.
Oh, no, that is not bad at all. And again, all he needs to do is make it into that top 4 spot.
Right, he doesn't need to make first.
Ooh. Look at this. We're seeing a Wonder Woman. No way.
There was almost like regret in your voice. Why is that?
I don't, well, I mean, honestly, okay, so Wonder Woman is a very cool character, but this is considered a pretty tough matchup. So we don't see too many Wonder Womans out there anymore. There were a few people starting off with Wonder Woman, but really, yeah, not too many anymore. We'll see how Burritos does with
maybe
Bird.
He wants to parry those lasers, which seems to work slightly better than blocking them with his face.
Just a little bit better than blocking them.
Oh, this is the character that he's going to have to be locked into. Again, getting hit by the jump to dive bomb. And look at all of that damage and a down to punish off the wake up.
All right, that's plus. That's insanely plus. 2-2-3. There's a huge gap before the last hit. Oh, nice full combo. Now, what's he gonna do? Is he gonna go for damage or whoa? Weird.
If you would have finished that, I mean, even without finishing it, that was a cool combo.
It was very cool. Actually, not optimal, but still, look at all this damage. That's gonna be. Oh no, it's not the life bar. That could have been a little bit more. Weird knockdown too, but instead, Burritos going for the style combos and Tweedy taking the first life bar. Had he gone for the normal optimals instead of the style uppercut combos, that would have been the life bar.
So what does that parrying do for her?
So the parry, obviously, it just negates the projectile. She doesn't take any chip, doesn't take any damage, and then it builds her a little bit of meter, not a whole lot, and she is able to. She gets a little bit of a damage buff for only about 5 seconds, but it's only it's a little damage buff too, so it's useful. It's really not that useful. It gives her a little bit of damage.
It's useful.
It's useful.
But it's really not.
I'm trying to reason as to why it's good, but it's just okay. And Tweedy landing a bunch of damage.
Oh, going for the parry, wrong time. Clash is available, needs to do it. That could have been death.
That was actually a really long clash, or like long wait to clash.
Yeah.
But a lot of life back.
That's it all.
Nice, good punish on the laser. Now, the big scary issue with straight shield from the ground is it's minus a ton. It's a minus like 30.
Yeah.
Now from the air, it's actually completely safe.
Right, but just standing straight shield it's pretty minus.
And this is a really good spot. Wonder Woman is just, she controls the corner, so she needs to actually.
And that is it. Tweedy, wait, with the teabag. No, I knew as soon as he put him in, I was like, nope, block stun doesn't matter.
Yeah.
With the teabag, claims victory his very first week in Atlanta.
A very strong victory to double eliminating the current top placing player, who not only is the top placing player, I think he's actually the player with the highest amount of points in the entirety of Hometown Heroes. So he has more than literally anybody else, and Tweedy comes in, double eliminates him, doesn't let him get the reset, and just, in fact, making him switch to Wonder Woman for, I think, potentially the first time ever. So that is a huge statement from Tweedy, the first step on his long voyage to top 4 in the Atlanta region.
Yeah, that was crazy to witness. But before we continue on, talking about tonight, let's just take a real quick peek at what happened over at New York this week, with the winner of that going to be Nyx, with Costner at 2nd and CD Jr. at 3rd, and Kevo rounding out 4th place, and Predator in 5th.
Look how close that top spot is there, within 5 points of each other. That is huge.
Yeah. But, man, going back to tonight with, oh, man, with Tweedy, he just came in like a wrecking ball and and destroyed. He literally destroyed everyone tonight in the Atlanta region, and he said it was free. And although this is the first week, there is some truth to what he was saying in the fact that it was free for him, kinda. It's hard to argue that it wasn't.
It is difficult to argue that, but I mean, we did see a bunch of really great play from all of the rest of the players, and they all deserve their spots that they got in the top 8
And
tonight.
that's the thing that boggles my mind, is because Atlanta is not free. There's a lot of really good players that come from Atlanta. I mean, we saw Pig, we saw Trey Pound, we saw others. Burritos, obviously, we know is strong there as well, but Tweedy just came in, and he was like,
that was that. And it was a great showing, but, you know, that's it for us. So let us send it over to Josh to close out the show.
All right, thank you, gentlemen. Well, that was Atlanta. We saw some great matches tonight, and I was very, very happy to see Green Arrow being used so well by Burritos. Unfortunately, wasn't able to take it, but saw a lot of spicy arrows. Let's take a look at the standings for tonight for Atlanta when all the points are said and done. This is halfway through the season here, folks. Burritos is looking very good. 400 points up top. Fierce, 2nd place, 225. UPR Nova and Yomi Reno Rax is rounding out the top 4. Then you have Tsunami, Thursday, and Skate Nachos, who we saw tonight. As a reminder, the top 4 players at the end of the season are going to be the ones that go to the GameStop store to play in the regional finals. That's taking place on August 12th. Now, the top 4 players are on their own when it comes to travel to make it to the store. However, if they win, if they are the hometown hero out of their region, they will be flown to Las Vegas for the August 27th big event at the GameStop Consumer Expo. That is going to be huge. So definitely want to put that on the calendar if you can make it out there. It's going to be great in Las Vegas. If you can't, make sure to tune in. That's going to be on a Saturday. Well, that does it for us for this week. I can't believe we're already halfway through the season. If you guys have not been reading Rebirth and the latest DC Comics, you got to. A lot of great storylines that are happening and some big events happening in the fall. Of course, we have the Justice League movie coming out in the fall as well. So a lot of great things are happening in the world of DC Comics. If you want to follow us, make sure to do so on social media. ESL Injustice on Twitter and Facebook. Use that hashtag Hometown Heroes. We want to hear from you tonight. What were your favorite matches, your favorite moments, and who do you want to be your hometown hero in your region? The VODs are going to be up tomorrow on YouTube, youtube.com/ESLTV to catch all the VODs and our top 5. That also includes all of the matches that we've done for the last 5 weeks. Next week, I'm very excited. You know why? Because I grew up in this city. It's Seattle, the Northwest, the Pacific Northwest. We're going to see the best of the best online. And we want to hear from you as well. Which region do you want featured in the very last week? It's going to be a fan choice, so let us know on social media. Thanks so much for supporting the Injustice 2 Pro Series, in particular GameStop Hometown Heroes. You guys get way more information about what's going on and sign up for free at esl.gg/GameStop Hometown Heroes. All right, that does it for us. On behalf of everybody here at ESL, thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you next week. Good night and good game.